Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Hope everybody is having a better week than I am. This shit sucks, man. Jeez. This is going to be Taurus monthly for December 2021. We are at the end of the year, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Year is done, finished. A lot of different energy floating around right now. The biggest thing, and I didn't realize this when I was doing the weekly update earlier in the week, Neptune is coming out of retrograde. And so I know I said in either one of the readings I did recently, I know I said something about feeling like the fog is lifting. That's why. So there you go. I don't know how long Neptune has been moonwalking across the sky, but I'm glad he's done doing whatever bullshit he was doing because it just fucked up. So you should be able to, for the most part, situations that have been cloudy, fucked up, unclear, fuzzy, borders, boundaries not clear, that should start to lift, and you should begin to see situations maybe that you had rose-colored glasses on for should clear up. On the cut, we got the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, our energy, and the Justice card. The biggest energy there is the Fool, and a lot of you now, simply because Mercury is not retrograde, you feel like you can see things clearly. Some of you are going to start taking risks. That's a good thing. The month of December is probably going to open the door for a lot of that. There's definitely an energy shift for us Taurus, even with Uranus still in our sign. It's a big shift. If you've been struggling since COVID, just with a lot of shit, not just money and work, but just with everything, you at the beginning of the year are going to see some changes. This is the best way I know how to put the energy. Ace of Pentacles, second heavy energy there. New beginnings, some of you, new jobs, new positions, old jobs, but new positions. Some of you just moving away from a lot of toxic situations. And so here's your new beginning. The Justice, some of you may be dealing with Libras or people that have Libra in their chart. Not necessarily in a romantic way, but maybe on a business level, you're collaborating with somebody that's got Libra energy. At any rate, this is a Justice card. So a lot of things that maybe you felt like you weren't treated fairly. That's the energy there. You'll see some changes. You will definitely see some changes. Get these up off the board. Synchronicity. What I tell you, relationship change, new beginnings. I can't make this shit up, right? Can't do it. Relationship change. Some of you turning friendships into romantic ships. That type of shit. And new beginnings. That's the second biggest part of the energy there. Like I said, a lot of you, that Ace of Pentacles, telling it all, starting new. I feel like a lot of you are walking away from some toxic shit. Relationships where the other person wasn't giving, you were doing all the giving, they wasn't doing shit, but draining your time, your energy, your effort, and your money. Walking away. Walking away. Okay, Taurus, financial discipline, showing up in every damn reading. Come on now. Tighten up. Tighten it up. It's hard, ain't it? Christmas time, want to buy everything you see. I know. You gotta save some money though, dear bull babies. That's your challenge, individuality. And I'm just gonna pull 6 cards. I'm not gonna try and pull a whole month worth. That's crazy. Too much. Health, rebirth, Compassion. Synchronicity. Spiritual career. Personal growth. There it is. Let's see what the little cards got to say. Oh shit now. 2 of Cups. It's love in the air, people. Work with your herd. Queen of Wands. On top of the financial, being aware. Hello. Come on now. 8 of Cups on top of health. 5 of Pentacles on top of rebirth. Hangman on top of compassion. High Priestess on top of synchronicity. That ain't nothing but good shit. Queen of Pentacles on top of spiritual career. And the 9 of Cups on top of personal growth. So, okay, let me talk about this first because this is yelling and screaming in my head. I said something about those of you walking away from toxic situations with that Ace of Pentacles. Here's the 9 of Cups to seal the deal for you. You know me, you know I talk about numbers. 9 being the completion, 10 being the finished product. You're done. A lot of it, and it has a lot to do with your personal growth. So there are going to be some departures. You have a lunar eclipse coming up this Saturday, the 4th. The sun is masculine energy. So when eclipses happen on the solar side, it's about eclipsing male energy out of your experience. A couple weeks ago, we had a partial lunar eclipse. So I know we talked about female energy and females partially leaving your existence. We went through all of that. So a lot of you, so I'm talking to my female listeners now, a lot of you that have toxic male energy in your experience is getting ready to go the way of the dodo bird. But this is the universe kicking in on a personal growth tip. You've learned whatever it is that you need to learn about whatever the situation, however that's resonating with you. And the 9 of Cups is just done. It's done. Taking what you've learned and consolidating it into knowledge. That part. Back to the top. 2 of Cups on top of leadership. So this is the top end of your overall energy. I feel like some of you may need to go ahead and take a leadership role in a romantic situation. Some of you may be sitting on the fence. Some of you may be, gunshot. What the hell? Been through a lot of shit in the past couple of years. And you're like, I'm not trying to do nothing new. Well, okay. But if you want romance in your life, you're going to have to start going after it. That orangey red, color of fire, wands. Might be time. It just might be time, Taurus. Hello. This is what's sitting up on the top end of your overall energy. And guess what? Wait a minute. We can pull one for the challenge. Anxiety, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so our energy is prevalent on the board. 3 cards that are Pentacles. So this is about us, for real, and about how we do what we do. On the back end of your overall energy, the Queen of Wands on top of the financial discipline, becoming aware of your financial situation. Some of you may have just been working and grinding and working and grinding and not paying attention to what's in your bank account, and you look up and go, oh, shit. Okay, now that you're aware of what's there, don't go spend it all. Come on now. And if you are here in the Americas, that's my remote trying to talk. Anyway, if you're here in the Americas, it's Christmas time. This is also an indication not to spend it all at the mall. Save some. There are going to be some things, Taurus, I feel like you're going to want to do beginning of the year. And you're going to be pissed as hell if you done spent it all trying to do some damn Christmas shopping. Make a gift instead. Do that. Share some wisdom with somebody. Do that. But don't spend all your money trying to people please for the holidays. Okay. Challenge. Coming out of this anxious, stomach upset, head hurting, back hurting, shoulders hurting type energy. And becoming who you are. That's your challenge for the month of December. A lot of people, especially with this eclipse coming, a lot of people are not going to like, Taurus, where you're going. We'll just put that out there. They're not going to like it. They're going to be pissed off because they can see you grown and they done sat around and bought an air fryer and a dog and some more shit in the middle of the pandemic, and they mad because they didn't gain weight and you strutting around looking like Princess Peacock. There you go. So just be mindful of that, especially when you're dealing with other people. I know I said this back in the beginning of the fall. I would still be mum as far as talking about personal business with people that you really don't know, especially at work, because it's haters. They're out here. So just be mindful of that. With the 8 of Cups on top of the health, some of you may need to make some decisions about your health. And not necessarily your physical health. It might be your mental health. Again, I see that Ace of Pentacles, letting somebody toxic go. Because it's just not worth the time and the energy or the mental strain they're putting on you. Because they're not adding anything. They're not adding anything of value to your experience. I feel like you're going to encounter some of this here in the next few days. It's going to be more beginning of the month activity than later in the month. I think once you get to the end of the month, you're going to be done. So there's not going to be anything to talk about. It also pertains to family relationships. Folks you got in your family that are just damn toxic. You know, I always want to call and complain on your shoulder and get on your phone and bitch and moan about everything. And then you left feeling all upset and sick and shit when they hang up. That shit. So keep your eyes open. More importantly, keep your heart open. It's not about a negative thing. Sometimes you got to just let people go in love and let them do what they're going to do and keep your own activity going. Rebirth. What is that? The 5 of Pentacles. Again, it's this hopelessness. Like, oh, it's not going to happen. Yeah, let it go. It's there. It is there. But if you keep your head stuck in the sand, if you don't try to maintain some positivity in your experience, you're going to be right here. You're not going to move. So try to, I know y'all get sick of hearing me, and I get sick of hearing me too, talk about self-love and self-care. Oh yeah, take care of yourself. But having positive thoughts is also about self-care and taking care of you. Because if you just filled up with a whole bunch of negative shit, that's what you spewing. Negative shit. So it's time to let some of this go. Again, Ace of Pentacles is popping up in my head. A lot of you may be around just toxic people. People have changed. Since COVID, people have fucking lost their minds. Let me just throw it up against the wall. I don't care. We are human beings. We were not put here to be by ourselves. Let me say that. And then here comes COVID, and everybody got to self-quarantine basically in their house for 6 months. Or 8 months, or a year and a half. The mind was not built for that. Human beings weren't built for that. Souls need to connect. And we've totally been disconnected. So everybody doesn't process that energy. Cool. Everybody doesn't know how to process the energy. So you may be around a lot of toxic people right now. And same thing, time to let them go. Time to let them go. The Hangman on top of the compassion, having a change of heart about something or someone. Take your time going through this energy because it feels like it's kind of deep and looking at all that purple. Take your time. Take your time. If there is a change of heart that you feel like you're having or need to have about someone or something, take your time going through that energy. Look at every angle before you make up your mind. I'm not going to feel this way no more. I'm going to stay just like I am. Whatever the case may be, take your time going through the energy. It feels like the beginnings of some type of relationship change. That's where that change of perspective is going to come from. Take your time going through that energy. With the High Priestess, I like that energy. On top of the synchronicity, look for the things that are just happening. Go with the flow and look for the things that are just happening. Not the shit you got to force. Not the people you got to cuss out to make them do what you want to. Look for the things that are just happening without any effort or strain from you. This goes back to positive thinking. Keep your thoughts on the positive side and watch what happens. Just kind of go with the flow. A lot of synchronicity, a lot of lucky opportunities this month for Taurus. With the Queen of Pentacles on top of the spiritual career, looking at things, the practical side of your spirituality. So those of you that have been trying to hang glide and meditate in the middle of the damn desert somewhere, you really need to do all that, really? Or are you doing something to impress somebody else? That's the energy right there. Try to keep what you're doing spiritually practical. You don't have to be all plushed out. You don't have to sit in the middle of your bed. You don't have to say "Om" 5,000 times. Keep it simple. Do what you do. Do what feels comfortable to you. Keep your spirituality balanced. At the end of the month, we talked about this. Let it just kind of done. And it feels like right at the end of the month, maybe around New Year's Eve, somebody's going to try to approach you from your past. Oh, baby, 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 baby. I still love you. And all I can see is Taurus turning tail and gone. Ghost. That's okay, Taurus. Part of your personal growth. It's okay to say no, even to people that you love. Don't get that part fucked up. See what the granny cards got to say. It's what's on the inside. How about that? The delay is your friend. Someone is watching. Oh, shit. Get back to nature. What I tell you? Can't make this shit up. Start here. Spiritually. Queen of Pentacles on top of the spiritual career. Get back to nature. I don't care if it's snowing outside where you live. Open your window, open your door. You ain't gonna kill you. You just put your head out there and experience some fresh air. Come on now. And get back to nature. Get grounded. Whatever does that for you. Sitting in the grass, if where you are is warm, sitting in the sun, whatever. But get grounded. Definitely get grounded. The delay is your friend. So any of you that are having hiccups and stuff, things not pedaling around just smoothly, just know that the delay is your friend. All right now, boo-boo. Someone is watching you. Get it together, Taurus. Get it together. If somebody's watching you, they need to see the best of you. But they also need to see you. So, not with the fake shit, that part. And it's what's on the inside. So you may be dealing with somebody that you're not sure of. Pay attention to their conversation, what they're interested in, how they treat other people, especially those of you thinking about going into business with somebody. It might not be all about the glam and the glitz, definitely about what's on the inside. My bull babies, I love you. I hope y'all have a wonderful month, a good end of the week, and I'm going to see you soon. Bye-bye.